Friends, it's day 786 of the unprovoked Russian invasion of Ukraine, and just a while ago Russian strategic bombers conducted a strike traditionally aiming at Ukrainian civilian infrastructure. In Dnipro, a railway station was hit, and Greg Terry once told me about his American friends that don't believe that what is happening in Ukraine is true. This is reality. As a result of the terror Russian strike, a civilian building was damaged. We know about at least 2 civilians dead, including an 8-year-old child. The Ukrainian Air Forces just published their report on the intercepted Russian drones and missiles, and we have an interesting detail here. Earlier this morning emerged a video showing a Russian Tu-22 supersonic bomber crashing somewhere in Stavropolsky region of Terror Russia. According to the report of the Ukrainian Air Force, it was shot down by the Ukrainian defenders in cooperation with the military intelligence service. Considering numerous cases of terror Russian aircraft like Su-34, Su-35, A-50 being shot down deep in the Russia-controlled territory, I've no doubt that the report was legit, because apparently the Ukrainian defenders already proved their capability of shooting down the terror Russian aircraft, even most protected ones, quite far from the Ukrainian positions. 2 things should be mentioned here. Strategic bombers like Tu-22 are not in production in the Terrorist Federation anymore. Therefore, these laws cannot be replaced. Second thing, I think we should all prepare for the official Russian version, which is gonna sound approximately like this. Ukrainians didn't do that. Our extremely valuable bomber was shot down by our own Russian air defense, because it's so strong. Imagine Russian communication specialists who have to write texts like that. Literally, Artemy Lebedev is kissing my ass 786 days straight, because Russian communication sucks really bad. This is what happens when you give up public relations to propaganda. German Bundeswehr's General Inspector General Carsten Breuer stated that the Terrorist Federation will be ready to attack NATO in 5-8 years. Previously, German sources stated that Russia can possibly invade its closest NATO neighbors as early as in 2026. According to General Breuer, Russia produces insane amount of weaponry, but it doesn't send everything to kill Ukrainians, which means the Terrorist Federation is stockpiling munitions in preparation for a new war in Europe. And considering that Russia hasn't fought intruders on its own territory for the past 80 years, we should expect another Russian invasion, which will most probably take place somewhere in Baltics, Balkans or Transnistrian regions. We definitely won't see Russian strategic missiles flying over the UK, because Russians are too pussy for that, but we will definitely see a lot of civilian unrest in the European countries, a lot of economical crisis, and tons of traditional Russian bullshit in the social media. You cannot go wrong with blaming Putin and his Ruski Mir for most of the shit you will face in the upcoming years. With that, my friends, I wish you all a beautiful day. I'm Operator Starsky. As always, be safe.